Hey guys, my name is Tanya and I am just a girl out here making a living thrifting. And today's video is going to be items that I picked up from an estate sale. I was not going to do a video on this estate sale, which is why you're not going to see any video footage. But the items that I ended up picking from this estate sale were just too good not to show you. There are a few bolos here and I wanted you to be able to recognize them in case you saw them at an estate sale or garage sale or the thrift store or anywhere else that you may go to pick up your items. There were several items here. I spent less than $100 at this estate sale and I already sold one item for $135 within like 30 minutes of listing it. So you are not going to want to miss this video for sure. Okay guys, we are just going to go ahead and hop into the video. I'm going to show you everything that I got. It shouldn't take too long, but I will give you the details about it so that you can make sure that you can pick it up if you find it. So first up, let's talk about this belt that I picked up. This is actually a vintage Hickok belt. Here is the name right here. This is a very desirable brand. It is all leather and it has the vintage Mickey Mouse belt buckle. So currently I have this listed already. I'm going to pop up the listing if I already have it listed so that you can see what I have it listed for. I already have a watcher on this belt. I listed it for, I believe, $127 plus shipping. And of course I have best offer on there. There are no other belts like this on eBay. So cross your fingers for that. But I do think it's going to bring a pretty high price. Next is just this little steep pot for tea. It's marked on the bottom Nobler Hong Kong, as you can see right there. And I already have this little stinker. It's like already listed, I think, for like 20 something dollars. This is also another little tea item right here. This is Delftsplau right there. And you put your tea bag in here and then let it drain right in there. Super cute. And I think this one will probably sell for around 20-ish. Okay, this little guy came out of the garage when I saw him. I started looking all over for his friends, for any matches to him. These little guys right here that are made in Japan, the Winking Santa, these can sell for really, really good money, especially if you can find several of them together. I have this little guy, just this little thing I found in the garage, listed for $23 already. And he already has interest on him on eBay. Okay, here comes another great find right here. This is like a little chest teapot. The top comes off just like that right there. I'm going to take it off so I don't drop it, knowing me. And here you can get you a nice little close-up of it. It's just absolutely adorable. This is Royal Albert, so Royal Dalton, made in England, earthenware. It still has the tag on the bottom. It is a Welsh dresser. So there's this right here. And several of these have already sold on eBay. I have mine listed pretty high because it is absolutely immaculate. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. It is in like new condition. So I think I have it listed for like in between like 140 and 150. And of course I'll have the listing up there. They had a whole table of costume jewelry. All the jewelry was $4 a piece. So I did pick up these little Napier. They are the screw back clip earrings. See, just like that. And then you adjust this screw so that it doesn't hurt your ears. A lot of women that wear these type of earrings prefer that because sometimes that clamp can get pretty painful. But I like these. These were just simple and I figured they would do pretty well. These are kind of like a staple piece earring right here. And I think I listed these for 20 something-ish already. And then I also picked up this little frog right here. That estate sale had frogs everywhere. So if you were a frog lover, you would have totally wanted to be at this estate sale. Anyway, this is a pewter piece. It is I'm sure I will mispronounce this. It's like Metzky, I believe. And it's just a little charm or a pendant. He's very small, super cute. Picked him up in that little $4 bin. And I think I have him listed in the 20 something range. Okay, and of course I picked up these nesting dolls. These are hand painted. This is an original set. This is not a reproduction set. They have a lot of these reproduction sets. And the reason that I know that this is a Russian nesting ball set is because it actually has the paperwork still inside of this. This couple that lived in this house, they were like world travelers. They had stuff from everywhere. So I do not have this listed yet. I have to do some more research on it, but here's the paperwork that it came with. As you can tell, it is all in Russian. It is old. And this little set is a set of 5. So there are 5 hand-painted little dolls in here, and they are not all the same. As you can tell, this one's the red, this one's orange, and then they just get, you know, different colors as we go. There's her, and then there's the baby, and we have one more little baby in there. One little baby all the way to the end. So yeah, these are really cool to pick up. Some of these can be worth, you know, lots and lots of money. You just have to make sure that they are original ones and they're not ones that have been, you know, mass produced from China or wherever else. Okay, and I did pick up these 2 McDonald's hats. I paid $2 a piece for them. I didn't just pick them up because they were hats. I picked them up because of the pins. These are some old pins. I love this hat, this McDonald's hat right here, this purple hat, super cool. It's like a violet purple, very rich violet. I don't know if you can see it necessarily in the camera, but check out all the pins that are on there. It's got Mac the Knight. It's got the Monopoly Crew from 1999, VIP McDonald pin right there. There's another one that says Mickey D's. And this hat's in really good shape. So I assume that I'm going to get decent money for this hat. Now this one is pretty tore up, though I will try to get this out. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to accomplish that. And, you know, I will still sell it because it is a vintage hat. I'm not going to get as much for it, but I will. Some collectors, they're still going to take it anyway. This one's got super cool pins on it too. This one has deluxe. It's McDonald's with a grown-up taste. So I don't know what that is. Maybe that's like maybe that was when their deluxe burger came out, maybe. I don't know. And then this one's like a customer spirit award pin. And then of course, you know, you got Ronald. And then check out this guy. His name's Speedy. So yeah, I'll look up these pins individually and hopefully make a good profit on those. Okay, so this was the big money maker. I'm going to show it to you now. It's on top of this other stuff. This is what I already sold within 30 minutes, and it's an empty box. That's right. I sold an empty box. There were G.I. Joes on the table. I ended up getting one of the G.I. Joes, and it said G.I. Joe Action Marine in the video. It had a sticker up here for 30 bucks. I paid $30 for this, but this box was not empty. This box actually has a G.I. Joe in it, but it wasn't this G.I. Joe. So I listed this box on eBay the way that it was and sold it within 30 minutes. I listed it for 135 bucks. And this box has issues. As you can see, the tape is missing. I made sure I disclosed all of that in my listing. And the guy was super happy to get it. It's a gift for his brother. And I am shipping it out today, which is why you're getting this video, because I just had to share that even though maybe there's not a doll in here or you come across this kind of thing, $135 for an empty box. So don't pass up on the vintage G.I. Joe stuff. You don't just have to get the dolls to make money. You can get just an empty box and make good money with just the box. So this is a 1964, by the way. And it does say that right. Hang on. It does say that right there, 1964. Okay, so you want to see the doll that was in the box? Here is the G.I. Joe that was in the box. This guy right here, he's a brunette. All of his joints work great. Everything is really, really good on him, which I noticed some of the other dolls had big issues or had new rubber bands put in them. But this guy, I am fairly confident he is original. And he has one issue, and he's got a cracked knee right there, which seems to be common in these older dolls. And he wasn't naked when I got him. I did make him naked though, so that I could see what his issues were, so that I could make sure to disclose that to any potential buyer. But he came with the orange flight suit and the boots. So this guy right here will definitely sell over $100 as well. So I ended up making $200 off of a $30 purchase. So make sure you look out for these guys. Okay, and so I picked up some of these, and these may look like they're just doilies, but they're not. They are actually crocheted collars. So back in the day, they would crochet these, and then they would put them over their blouses to dress them up or whatever. I ended up getting 3 of these, and I learned about these from my friend Victoria over at Super Geeked. She sells this kind of thing. So when I saw them, that's how I knew what they were from her. And yeah, they won't be like a huge money maker, but they are just adorable. This one, I think, I don't know if you could wear this one over your head or not, or if it's just for, you know, the front like this, but yeah, super cute, don't you think? And then I picked up a few scarves, which again, that's kind of out of my wheelhouse a little bit. I don't normally pick up scarves, but what made me pick these up was the first one that I came across in this box. And this is a World's Fair scarf right here. Anytime that you find World's Fair memorabilia, you should probably pick it up. Some of this stuff can go for a lot of money. This one only sells like $20, $25. I think it's because this particular scarf was mass produced. There is also a blue one that's just like this. It's just that the border and stuff is blue. But yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna get, I paid $2 a piece for the scarves, and this one should be right around $25. So when I saw this one, I thought, well, there's probably more good ones in here. So there were probably maybe 30 scarves in that box, and I ended up picking up 3. This one is unmarked, and I haven't even done a Google Lens search on it yet. But I just thought it was very beautiful. It's Paris, like the 1900s, and it has the Eiffel Tower. It just has everything going for it. So I thought that this one would be, you know, a really good scarf. And it's, I mean, these scarves are like new. There's nothing wrong with them at all. And then this guy, I did look up. His name is Jim Thompson. And this one is 100% silk. And some of his scarves go for a lot of money. A lot of money. So here's this right here, Jim Thompson. Also, it has the signature right there. But I saw the elephant print, and that's what drew me to it initially. It's like an African type print. I love this a lot. And honestly, I'm probably going to list this one for around $50. And we only got a couple more pieces, so wait till you see this. Now, I did think this was going to be worth more than what it is. I may end up keeping it just because it's only worth, I think, like $30 or less. And it is kind of dingy, so I am going to have to soak it for a while and see if I can get it out. But I am a sucker for all over print t-shirts, and especially vintage one. And here is this one. Is this just not the coolest t-shirt? I just love this. It has a big fish on it. It's a Princess Cruise t-shirt. All their clothes were $5, and I mean, I'm gonna pay $5 for it. I didn't even look it up while I was there. I mean, it was just a front and back all over print, had excellent detail on it, beautiful colors. It had the cruise line going for it. So I went ahead and picked it up. But the ones that I have seen that have sold already have only sold for around $30 or less. So I don't know if I could get more for mine. Have you ever seen this one before? I had not, but I know people collect cruise line stuff, and I know people collect vintage all over print t-shirts. So I was like, I thought it would be a win-win. But if I can get this collar cleaned up pretty good, and if I try it on, it is kind of big though. I don't know. I just might have to keep it. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see how good I can get it. Okay, last one. You guys ready? Check this out. This, again, it's another piece of clothing, and I did not look it up while I was in there, but it is super crazy. The pattern is crazy. It gave me, oh, who is that? Who's that designer? Ed Hardy. For some reason, when I saw this vest, that was like the first person that came in my head was Ed Hardy. It is not an Ed Hardy, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Check this vest out. How crazy is this? Do you love it? It's a Bali gem. If you're looking for any kind of vest like this that is sequins and they have like crazy patterns all over them, this Bali gem, look them up, because you probably can find you a wicked cool blazer. But yeah, I liked this a lot. But yeah, as you can tell by the tiger faces, that's what it reminded me of. It totally has that vibe to me. Does this remind you of Ed Hardy's items like it does me? Totally. I feel like it does. Okay guys, that's the end of this haul. Let me know, what was your favorite item? Did you think some of this stuff would bring as much money as it's gonna bring? I mean, I was just like mind blown on the amount of money that I'll probably make off of this small haul, and I only spent less than $100. I think it was like $95 or $97. So make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, if you want to see more videos like this. And I hope you all have a great week, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.